What's good, y'all? So in this one, we're going to be going over the topic of when does the female attraction begin when I'm practicing semen retention, right? And for those of you that have been watching my content for a while, you know that this video is a trap for the newcomers, right? Because I have been an advocate from the very beginning that you should not be practicing semen retention strictly for female attraction. And I have many reasons why. You have to think about it like this. First of all, when I see people ask this question, when does the female attraction start, bro? When does it start? All I see is someone that's seeking validation outside of yourself. This whole practice is for you to regain your masculine frame, for you to begin to love and appreciate yourself. I always give the example of get butt ass naked in the mirror when you're about to get into the shower or when you're about to get out of the shower. You look at yourself in the mirror. Some of y'all can't even look at yourselves in the mirror because you're so disgusted with yourself. But if a woman started to give you a little bit of attention, you would feel a little bit better. So you need something outside of yourself to be comfortable within. That makes no sense. When you go without for answers, you will return without. When you go within for answers, that's where all the answers reside. Within you. You hold the keys to everything. And now, when you look at semen retention, when all of that power is outside of you, that's why you can't see the love that you have within you, because now it's all outside of you. It's gone. It's wasted. It's in that tissue. It's in that sock. It's on your keyboard. It's on your phone screen. It's in the magazine pages. All right. When you keep it within you, that's when you begin to look at yourself in a different light. I'm just trying to let you know, And then it's funny. It's funny to me, though. I got one of the comments was this exact question. When does the female attraction start? And I knew this was a new person. And I hope to God that you were a young person because you were giving me young kid vibes. And if you were a grown ass man asking me this question, I'm sorry. But it is what it is. And I got to call a duck a duck. When does the female attraction start? My answer, why do you care? What's the point? I just want to know, so when does it start? You're completely missing the boat. You are focusing on female attraction. So let's just go into your mindset. If you had it your way, let's just say 2 months in, that's when the female attraction really starts. So you are telling me that you are going to go through all that struggle of resisting the urge to go jack off, to watch porn. You've been changing up your life. You've been changing your life for the better and all this type of stuff. And then you're doing all of this just to go hit that reset button with a woman. Now, don't get me wrong. If your semen retention journey comes to an end, my only rule is it does not come to an end via masturbation. Okay, I get that. But when your highest goal is to just find a woman to screw, it's like, wait a minute. So you're going to go through all of that just to have a woman go top you off, or you go fuck a girl, and then you bust that nut, and then you have to start back over. So you're going to just repeat the process just so you can go have some type of sexual activities. Really? That's how low your bar is? That's putting you in a loop, right? That's putting you in a low level. Hold on, let me see. Let me use these for an example, all right? We're just going to use these bottle caps. I'm at work right now, so I got this stuff in my car, right? But look, you're in this loop. There's just 2 levels, and there's going to be a third one, but I'm not stacking 3 jars on it. You got this level where it's like, okay, I want to do semen retention, but I can't break the scale, or I can't break the spell of porn. I just keep jacking off, and I just have to have it. And you try a little semen retention, you're doing good, and when you're about to relapse, and then you got to start over. You start over, start over. You're in this loop, right? You start semen retention, and then you're starting to see the benefits. You're starting to see the health. You're starting to see the energy that you have, the charisma, the confidence. So then you've escaped. Boom. Now you're on this one, and you're starting to see the benefits of semen retention. All right. And then then you find a girl that is super attracted to you. Then you start over. You get back at start over. You know what I'm saying? We need to get to this third lid up here. Just pretend you move this one up. This is the one where you start to realize that you are no longer in a loop. Or if you're in a loop, you're in a loop of consistent growth. You are always revisiting things for new knowledge. Like for me, I watch lectures over and over and over again because I'll go back and hear something I missed the first time. But the next level after all of these little loops, and once again, I'm just making this stuff up as I talk, but the next level of these loops is when you realize that your growth is a straight line. Of course, there's ups and downs, blah, blah, blah. But relatively speaking, your growth is just supposed to be just constant and consistent growth, until a woman that matches your higher and higher and higher energies comes into your world, and it's like, oh, nah, there she is. And the way that I know that this time for me is when this woman recognizes who's in front of her. So when does the female attraction start? It starts when it starts. It starts when you're conscious of it. When you're conscious, see, some of y'all might actually be very handsome men. Some of you might actually be very smart, intelligent men. Some of you may be very funny, very witty, all this type of stuff, but you have such a low self-image that you can't recognize it because you are not conscious of the attention that you've been getting. I'm speaking from experience. In high school, in college, I missed signs left and right, because I wasn't conscious of the fact that women could possibly like me. I didn't, well, girls in that case, but nevertheless, it's like it wasn't in me. It's like, don't get me wrong, I didn't have low self-esteem. I just didn't have that level of self-esteem where it was just like, oh, she was trying to, I did not peep that because I didn't have the level of consciousness required. This semen retention thing is going to raise your level of consciousness. So yes, you will grow out of, like just sitting here beating yourself up. Because right now, some of y'all are only conscious of beating yourself up. Some of y'all are only conscious giving energy to the fact that you ain't shit, that you have man boobs, that you're fat, that you're too skinny, that you're not funny, that you don't have money, that you don't, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're only conscious of beating yourself up, right? When you have your seed within you, when you have literally the key of life, you have the fountain of youth in your damn ball sack, it's like it begins to rise throughout your body. When it rises throughout your body, it raises your consciousness with it. So then you go from that to say, no, I'm perfect. Yes, I have work to do. Well, not perfect, but I'm perfect the way I am, and I can continue improving upon myself. I'm here. I'm good. I have much work to do, but I'm good. I'm no longer going to keep beating myself up. Then you start to you start to get a little cocky with it. You start to get a little, hey, yo, I'm the shit, bro. Damn, look at you in the mirror. Yo, I feel good, right? Yo, look at your hair growing in. Yo, look how nice your skin is. Minus this little dude right here. I had some cookies I know I shouldn't have eaten, and this is what happens. Accept the consequences of your actions. You know what I'm saying? But you sit here and you hype yourself up. I be looking in the mirror. I be like, damn, I damn near fall in love every time I look in the mirror because I see greatness being reflected back to me. Now hear how I'm speaking to the low-level person that's sitting here beating themselves up all day. They'll be like, oh, look at him. He's narcissistic looking at himself in the mirror. Oh, look at him. Look how cocky, look how arrogant he is. I'm not cocky. I'm not arrogant. This is what confidence looks like. And it's not like I'm running around telling people, look at me. I look better than you. Ha, ha, ha. When I'm in the privacy, when I'm by myself, I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and I love the man reflected back in there. Like he's reflected back to me. I love that individual. So in my free time, I'm loving myself. And your free time, you're squeezing your dick. You see what I'm saying? And you're going to sacrifice that growth because here's the next question you have to ask. When you get to level 1, 2, 3, I'm just making stuff up. When you get to level 1, 2, 3, 4, is there a level 5? Whoa, there's a level 5. Whoa. Okay, wait. Is there a level 6? Oh my God. Is there a level 999? Oh my God. Is there a level 10,001? Oh my God. There's more because it's supposed to be an infinite growth. You're supposed to just keep growing, keep learning, keep improving yourself. You're supposed to be focused on you. This is your life. This is your world. And when you get distracted by things that are only here to set you back, then that's when, and I'm not saying like women are here to set you back. I'm just saying every other thing like that. When you're focused on, but for this example, when you're focused on just getting a woman that you can have sex with and bust that nut, it's just like, that's your goal? That's your goal? Now don't get me wrong, gentlemen. I am a young man. At the time of recording this, I am 27. All of my shit works. It's like if I have a thought right here, homie's standing up. Hey, yo, what you thinking of? This is 2 different brains right here. We have 3 brains. Our dick, our stomach, and our actual brain. We got 3 brains. We have 3 brains. All right? And most of y'all are stuck thinking quite literally at a lower level. This brain is literally at the top of your body. Your stomach is literally in the middle of your body. And y'all are listening to the lowest brain that you have. And that's the one that is, pun intended, dictating your life. So your highest goal can only be what your lowest brain is thinking. So if you're doing this whole practice, this whole damn near spiritual practice, and the only thing that you're focused on is just, busting a nut with a woman in the room, then you're still thinking with your lower brain. I'm just here to let you know. You're ignoring the second brain. It's like when you have that gut feeling, you're ignoring that because you don't even get to filter things through your second brain, your gut, that gut feeling. There are neurons in your stomach, scientifically proven. This ain't even hippy dippy shit. You're ignoring that one because your dick says, hey, I need that thing. Hey, do that thing real quick. Yeah. You listen to the most annoying version of yourself. The one that's going to keep you at that low level. You have to have higher levels of thought, higher levels of consciousness. All right, I'm just here to let you know. Don't focus on the women. They will come. People are going to recognize greatness. I am a dude that has no editing in my videos, no thumbnails, no super clickbaity titles to get people to click and watch. No, I'm thinking about dirt. Thinking about dirt. That's the title of the video. Who's going to watch that? Who's going to click that? But yet I'm up to 1,500 subscribers. Once again, some of y'all say that's nothing. Okay, for me, that's 1,000-something people that liked what I was saying. You feel me? That's 1,000-something people. Where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? It's real, recognize real. And when people see that someone's speaking realness, they're going to be like, yo, what else he got to say? What else is he listening to? Because I'm growing. And it's kind of like, like if you like splash your hand in water, like you've seen like somebody dive in the water and all like that crater is formed. Let's use a better example. A comet. A comet is a strong, powerful force. And then when it crashes into the earth, it makes an impact. That's what the truth does. That's what authenticity does. And when I'm just the comet that doesn't stop just at the surface level of the earth, and I just keep digging, it's like all that crater, that's all that type of stuff that's following me. The flames that are following, on that crater, that's the people that are following, not following, but you know what I'm saying for the sake of this example. That's the people that are following the things that I'm listening to, or the things that they're listening to by what I'm saying. It's that I'm making an impact. I'm focused on forward. And with me focused on forward, people see what I'm doing. But hey, yo, we like what he's doing. I don't focus on what people think about me. I'm going forward. And then every time I kind of like just check back, oh shit, there's people paying attention to me. Oh shit. All right, well, hey, yo, I'm doing this. If y'all keep agreeing with me, then keep on coming. We're gonna learn some shit together. If y'all disagree, feel free to flake off. I always give the example, let's go the opposite way. Like a mountain, right? A mountain, like if a mountain were to just erupt right here in the middle of the field, you are the point, you are the leader of this mountain, you are the top, you are the absolute pinnacle of what everything else wants to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like having that ego, but once again, I gotta hype y'all up. It's just like we're just growing and growing. Eventually, a few of the boulders were gonna fall off. Eventually, a few of the pebbles are gonna fall off. Let them fall. You're gonna keep on rising. You know what I'm saying? You're going to become the new Mount Everest. Meanwhile, when people could have been listening to you and like partaking in what you've been passing down to them, trying to show them the way, they're going to fall off and they're going to be at the bottom wondering how you got up there. How'd you do that? Well, you the one you flaked off from me. Don't get me wrong. You might have excelled, but you fell off. How you doing down there? You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to be focused on. But if your growth has a cap, no matter what you do, you're only going to make it to this height. With you focused on when does the female attraction start? Why? You want someone to blow up your ego? You don't love yourself enough that you can't look at yourself and say, I don't need someone else to tell me that I'm attractive, that I'm smart, that I'm intelligent. I don't need that. I got me. Like I've said, I'm not sure if I can't remember what I've said because my brain's been going. But it's like the female attraction. It's a little bit of a cherry on top. It's nice. In a moment of pure honesty and vulnerability. If you go listen to my spiritual stuff, I tell y'all all the time that I'm waiting for love. I would love for a lovely queen, a goddess to walk into my life and bring peace into my world. But until then, I'm gonna keep on going. There's nothing wrong with wanting that. I get you, fellas. You're a man. You want to feel that for a little bit. So when does it happen? It happens when it happens. Okay, that's just the best answer I can give you. It happens when it happens. You know, it's like I'm not exaggerating. This is like, his name was Captain something. Like, he's another guy that talked about semen retention when I was on the come up. You know, it's like he was talking about how he was in the grocery store, and I've shared the story before, but like I said, I'm refreshing the content on the semen retention topic. It's like he said he was in the grocery store. He watches men, women, young people, older people in line in front of him, no conversation. When he steps up and it's time for him to check out, all of a sudden the cashier wants to have a conversation with them. I've experienced the same thing. Don't get me wrong, I'm a regular, one of my things, and like the girl wanted to actually know my name. Hey, what's your name? Don't get me wrong, zero attraction. She to me looked like a sack of potatoes, but she's sweet, she's nice, we can greet each other. And she said, what's your name? And I'm like, oh, I'm Prince. What's yours? Jessica. So then like, okay, cool. So then bada bing bada boom, I came back, and then like she was like, wait, what was your name again? And I was like, I'm Prince, and no lie, I forgot your name too. So I said, this is what we're gonna do. Now that we've introduced ourselves twice, we gonna have to greet each other by name every time. Can you get down with that? She's like, I'm not gonna forget, but you better not either. I was like, oh, look at you getting all feisty. All right, bet. So then the next time I went in, because once again, I go in there like every 2 or 3 days, because like I refresh on the fruits and vegetables in my apartment. You know what I'm saying? But then like I walked in, she was like, oh, hey, Prince. So now you remember my name. Some random person remembers me, went out of their way to remember me. You don't remember Miss Jackie. You don't remember Bob. You didn't go out of your way to remember their names, but you remember mine. That's just a slight example. But then when you see like, and once again, not to be weird, but like with the next example, but like the cashiers, a couple of times I've seen them, like the 3 younger women that cashiers were gathered together, and I just look up and all 3 of them were looking in my direction. I wonder what they were talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and now this is like to not be weird example, but this is just to let you know. It's like, like younger women tend to be attracted to older men. It's like in the current hotel that I'm staying in, like I was bringing up a bunch of stuff, from my truck, back to my room. And like, there was like some type of girl, like high school girl sports team. I know this is the one, that's why I said not to be weird. But like when I was walking through, like they were all looking back at me. Like I walked past them because I was like, oh, women. I was like, oh, they're young. Never mind. I did see that school bus outside. All right, cool. Keep on moving. But then like when I looked back and like I just saw like 4 or 5 of these high school girls just like looking at me. And I'm just like, all right, like thank you, but nah. You know what I'm saying? But then it's just like, it's just one of those things. It's an energy that you have. It's like from my fucking beginnings, like older women love me, but I'm like, yeah, you're out of my age bracket. Like I can't do nothing with you. Like, oh my God, you're just such a nice, young, handsome man, blah, 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 little cougars out here. But like, it's just like, like, okay, yeah, it's great. And I appreciate that, bada bing, bada boom. And then like, throughout my entire college years, it's like, I've had that attention, but it's just been magnified now on this retention journey, But the thing is, don't get me wrong, it's nice. But at the same time, I personally don't care. It's cool because it's like until the right women start to give me attention, I don't really care. Okay, that's nice. Oh, some of y'all are actually kind of cute. Some of you are actually pretty, but I can't feel you. Once again, I can't recognize the real up here. I don't feel it in you. Some women may say that's condescending. Some dudes may say I have an ego for that. But I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm trying to feel when I walk across a certain individual. You know what I'm saying? So focus on you. Focus on your growth. Don't worry about any external validation. That's going to come regardless. That's going to exist. Why would you focus on something that's going to be a passive byproduct of this? You know what I'm saying? Actively make yourself better. Actively, improve yourself. Actively become the man that you want to be. That should be your main focus. Not women, not your manager at work, not your friends, not anybody. You need to find that love in yourself. You need to find that level of self-appreciation, and then you're good. All right? Stop asking me when the female attraction starts. It starts when it starts. To the next one. Peace.